I'm gonna unload my van. I just came back from running some service calls. I just sold the stove and they gave me their old stove. That's how I do it.
So what do you got in the van?
It's a range.
A what?
It's a range.
Is that a stove?
It doesn't have the stove top, it's just a range.
Oh, so I don't know what that is. It's just like glass counter?
One of these that fits into a certain slot.
Oh, okay, yeah. So there's no stove top on it.
No, I sold them this and then I sold them one and they gave me the old one. That's how I do it. So what I do now is I fix it and I resell this one. And that's just
business, huh?
And that's how business stays going forever. I never lose inventory. Around here, when I don't want to do it, there's one saying. Get your bitch ass up. As Steph is cold would say.
That's right, man.
Get your bitch ass up. There ain't no option of sitting around. I would love to be sitting inside in the air conditioner and not working in the heat. That sounds great, but that doesn't get you anywhere in life. So.
Yeah, it don't get you no money. I can
People don't understand. Yeah, if you're not out here doing it every day, then of course maybe you make a couple. Maybe, you know, I've already made some money this morning. I went and delivered some stuff, did some calls. I could, if I wanted to, say, hey, I already made $300 today. What else do I need? No, man. It never ends like that. You never need to just take a break, you know.
That's the beauty of a man. It's never enough, man. He's always
never enough, man.
More.
Exactly. Today is not. What else would I do? Go sit inside and just waste the rest of my time? People don't understand what I mean when I say urgency. It's urgent. If I don't get it done today, fix this stuff, then I'm gonna have to do it tomorrow. It doesn't matter if I made $1,000 today or $0 today. I'm gonna still do the same stuff.
I think that's one lesson our dad taught us, because every time we kind of wanted to put stuff off around the house or the farm, he was always telling us, no, man, if you don't do it today, you're gonna have to do it tomorrow. So it's better you do it today.
Exactly.
So.
I'm gonna get it done. Whatever I can get done today, like Irvin knows, man, around 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock when the sun goes down, typically me and Irvin will get together. We'll shoot these videos for y'all in the shed. You know, talk some business, figure some stuff out. Every day is a different business talk because you don't know what's gonna hit till you try it, you know?
Exactly. Take me around your shop, show me some of the inventory you got. What have you accumulated over the past 3 years or so you work in this shop?
Man, in this shop right here, this is probably my prime location for work right here. This is my cinder block shop, nice shop right here. So this is where all my good stuff is. This is all the stuff that I've kind of already got fixed and running up. This I'm still working on. But if you look across the back wall, me and my dad, we built a whole lot of shelves back there, got a whole lot of parts back there between pumps, computer boards, valves, ice makers, just anything that you would really need, elements for these washers, these dryers, fridges. All of this stuff costs a lot of money, man. And actually some of this stuff that I have here really can't even be purchased anymore for repair. So say you had an item and you needed something that I have and you couldn't find it online, that's where I come in. You know, a lot of this stuff is used, but I do have a mix of new and used parts. But the used parts, you know, they're a lot cheaper for not only me, but my customers. When I buy a machine that's broken, or if I get a machine that really is just not cost effective to repair, I'll strip every good part that there is, and then, you know, put it in my spot. So it took me a long time to organize this the way it is. It's actually a little bit out of tune right now. Just because I've been so busy lately. We built more shelves out here.
This is all your good inventory. This is all the stuff you kind of went out to elements.
It's been tested.
What about your graveyard out here? Let's see your graveyard.
Oh man, this is the appliance graveyard, like some of my people call it. This out here is just stuff that is just not really worth for me to store in either my big building out here or in here. This stuff out here, not saying it's not worth anything. You know, I have a pile here. This is all scrap metal, so whether I give it away to somebody for free and they make what little bit they can, I'll pile it up to a big pile, and then I'll take it to the scrapyard and make what I can off of it that way. But this is really you're not gonna make much money doing this stuff right here. This is for just chump change right here. Exactly. But all of these machines here that I have lined up and refrigerators, they still need to be stripped of the parts. All of this stuff here is just when I have time, I'll take them apart one at a time and keep any good parts, internal parts. But this building out here that me and my father and my brother built, this is where all the magic gets stored. This is where all my good appliances come. This is where my good appliances sit until I'm ready to check them. So this building is 80 feet long and 30 feet wide. We got the permit for it and we got right to building. It took, you know, all by hand by our family built. So the only thing we paid for was material, but this building took a couple months to build. As you can see, this is a very nice building. I had to get the building built. I just don't have enough space in here between the good working stuff. This is primarily parking my vehicles. and then storing my appliances until I can check them. So all this stuff in here is stuff that I've already paid for that I just haven't had a chance to fix yet, because I buy a bunch of broken appliances at the same time, and I just can't let them sit out here like this, because this stuff out here will all go to crap. And the only stuff from here that I'll take is the internal components.
Tell us a little bit of the story behind this concrete slab. I know if y'all have watched my personal YouTube channel, you've probably seen us pour it. But you tell us a little bit of a story, and just in case people don't know, that just context of this concrete slab and how it got here.
Yeah, the slab, so it actually was all dirt here originally when I was working. Me and my dad, you know, we saw that, you know, it's just not feasible to have this here because we have to always clean appliances, clean fridges. You got to have somewhere cement that's not really dirty to do that. So we actually started off, if you can see, it's broken up into 6 different portions here. So we got one long slab, another slab, and then 3 more slabs laid here. And the reason for this, primarily, it's a little bit filled up right now with the new shelves I bought. But the reason for this is just to have a spot where we can clean our appliances. Also a spot when I back the truck up, back my van up, and I bring something in, I can have a nice place to unload it, a nice place to work, a nice solid ground to work, just like in my shop here.
We poured this little ramp here as well, so it's a nice smooth ride up there.
So this right here, you know, this took me, my brother, and my dad maybe a couple days of laying each slab. So 6 days, so 6 different slabs, 6 different days. We laid them each a separate day apart. And then as you can see, I did purchase some shelves. These are used shelves that came from I think it was an auto parts store. But man, I got a killer deal on these used shelves. All the components, all the parts there. I just bought them a couple days ago, so I just unloaded them here for the time being until I can make some room in here and more shelves. Because as you saw in there, I need a lot of parts, and I need to be able to store these parts without them getting damaged, without them getting lost. So yeah, that's pretty much it right there, man. This is the little walkthrough of my shop. It's a little bit of a mess right now, but that's because business is always going to be moving, so you can't constantly have everything spiffy and clean in this business. But I do my best to make everything nice and organized. It's been nice showing you my shop. In the next couple months, couple weeks, me and Irvin will continue recording. We'll show you the progress in here, because I do have a lot of stuff.
Look at this man's veins though, bro. Jacked appliance repairman. Holy cow.
I have to be. I work alone a lot of the time, so I got to move these heavy appliances alone. I got to get in tight spots alone. So I really can't have a reason to be fat and overweight, because when I got to get in tiny spots and stuff like that, if I was any bigger than this, I don't know if I'd be able to fit.